What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to take a little bit of a look at some Digimon news. We've got some good Digimon news, ladies and gentlemen. Some fun Digimon news. We've got some promo cards that have been revealed over in Japan, and that's another sealed pack. I don't know if I've told you, I've got a sealed Japanese promo pack collection going, so there's another one I need to add to that. And also news that white ghost Omnimon is actually real, and it looks, wow, so good, ladies and gentlemen. So good. So starting off then, these Japanese promo cards. These were revealed a couple of days ago. And I'll be honest with you, this doesn't happen very often. It actually got me for a minute. I couldn't place one of these cards. Don't worry, I have since placed these cards. So the deal essentially is that you can go onto the Bandai Online lobby, which is a thing over in Japan. From October, it's going to happen twice a month. And when you play, you get a new promo pack featuring one new promo card, which is rather lovely. And there are 6 out there to collect. And this is kind of the case here. There are 2 things which need to be mentioned. First of all, these are alternate art cards, which means, and I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep saying it, they are completely and utterly inessential. You do not need them. You can ignore them entirely, and it does not matter, which is great. Secondly, they are not created equal. Because to be perfectly blunt with you, there's a big level 6, a big level 7, and there are other playable cards. What I will say is, none of these cards are bad. They have done a wonderful job, once again, of choosing these cards. The good news is we have had all of these alternate art cards. So, in terms of a level 3, you've got the Demi-Devimon that is a 2 cost to play normally, which is kind of nice, I suppose. This one is a store promo. Now, weirdly, they are mixing together store promos and online championship promos. The weird thing is we've actually had all of these cards. Japan is getting them after us. So, it's quite nice. Japan gets most stuff first, but we get this one first, and this is rather lovely. Yeah, it's a vanilla card, but it doesn't really matter, because at least it's a good vanilla card, because it's a 2 cost to play normally. Interesting to note that over here it is available with 2 stamps. Store Participant, which is if you get it randomly from your 1-card participant pack, and Store Champion, because the Store Champion gets a full set of them. Here it is presented without a stamp. You've then got yourself a Gabumon, and I love this because this is the Gabumon that came around in BT1. When you play it, you draw a card. It has always been a good card, and it continues to be a good card. This one was another store promo, so again, you can get it in English with a Store Champion or Store Participant stamp. Over in Japan, it comes unstamped. You've then got yourself the Tentamon that came around in BT1, and this is one that's kind of close to my heart. I kind of like this one. Now, this is the one whereby it's got an inheritable skill that suspends one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 power or less. And I know it's only 3,000 power or less. It's not going to work all the time. It's not as good, probably, as the other 2. And I don't really care. I really like it. Again, this was a store promo, so you got it potentially as a participant from your 1-card pack, or you got it in your full set if you went and won. Now, in terms of level 5s, we've just got Nightmon, but bearing in mind, Nightmon is a phenomenal card, which sees a huge amount of play. Now, weirdly enough, this was actually an online promo. Yeah, they're mixing them up a little bit. And that's kind of weird, because an online promo means it is available as an online participant, stamped, if you just took part, online finalist, if you did well, and online champion if you done a win. So 3 different stamps over here. Over in Japan, it's just available as an unstamped promo. I'll let you decide how happy or not you are. And then we've got Chaosmon, which again is one of your online promos, which is honestly a little bit weird. And you've got it as a participant, finalist, or champion stamp over here. And, you know, we like Chaosmon. It's got piercing, and when you Digivolve, you unsuspend it, and then you can attack, even if it should be your opponent's turn. and you can attack unsuspended Digimon. Chaosmon is a cool card that sees a bunch of play. So what Japan are basically doing is mashing together. They've got, and it's weird because not all of them, they've got free store promos, but there are more than free store promos available. There are actually 8 in total. And then they've got 2 of our online promos, and again, there are 8 different of those, and they're only getting 2 of them. And then they're getting the War Greymon from the event pack. Now, interestingly enough, War Greymon from the event pack does come out over here as an unstamped promo. The event packs did come with unstamped promos. They are extremely cool. I opened an event pack yesterday, came in the post, I was happy. Unfortunately, did not get this one. I got Beamon, which is cool, but let's face it, it's not the main one we wanted. So if you are over in Japan and you can enter into these promos are given out, and this is really cool. But if you're not over in Japan, don't worry your pretty little head about it. I've got some wonderful news for you as well. You see, over the weekend, end of last week, sometime around there, Digimon went and, well, they updated the scans online. You see, they put the BT6 scans up a couple of weeks ago, and I, for one, am absolutely delighted that they go and do this. They put the full scans up so we can go and see them. But then, a couple of weeks later, they went and updated it. And when they updated it, they added in all of the secret rares. And they answered one of the biggest questions we'd had for a while. Is that Ghost Omnimon coming out for us in BT6? And now we have the answer, and the answer is yes. And this is kind of big. Now, the Ghost Omnimon is weird. It's extremely weird, because they did it in BT6, and for those of you that don't know, it is a hyper rare card. It is just an alternate art reprint of the Omnimon from BT1, which obviously got an alternate art in BT1, and got an alternate art as a top 2 prize card in the Evolution Cup. It's the same as all of those cards. And now it's getting an alternate art here, but I need to let you guys know this is proper next level. We are not talking about an alternate art of a secret rare, which incidentally up to now is as rare as we've had in booster packs. And they are extremely rare. You know, the secret rares are generally 1 per box. Alternate arts are 1 per box. To get a confluence of them, they are very rare cards. They are nothing compared to Ghost Omnimon. Ghost Omnimon, I mean, we never got full pull rates, but we're talking maybe 1 per case. I'm not sure if they're even 1 per case. They are rare to the point of ridiculous. I don't think anyone's been able to figure out the pull rates yet. They are just... It's hard for me to really explain this enough. We have not seen any card in a pack which is even in the same league as this. In terms of rarity, it really is kind of silly. The problem is I cannot find a sold listing. I have not seen a sold listing for this Omnimon. And I hit up the lovely DTCG review, who is pretty on this kind of stuff as well. They haven't seen a sold listing. Right now, if I go over to Mercari in Japan, there is one listing for a quote-unquote Ghost Omnimon, not the official name, but that's what everybody's calling it, and it's being listed for 170,000 yen. 170,000 yen. Now, that is a huge amount of money. To put that into a currency that you and I probably use more often, it's £1,123 or $1,526. And this is a card you can pull from a pack. This isn't some hyper-exclusive promo card like the Evolution Cup Omnimon. This is a card that you can just pull from a pack. Except this isn't like an alternate art secret rare. This isn't like you buy a case of the set and you're going to get everything. This is on a whole nother level. And I don't know what the pull rates are going to be over here. I wish I could tell you. There are a lot of questions. I don't know what the pull rates are going to be. and I don't know how much it's going to be worth. There are still a whole bunch of questions that I don't have that I really want answers to. But the reason for mentioning it in this video was twofold. Number one, confirming it is definitely coming, it is definitely in the set. Number two, asking the question about rarity and value, to which I don't have an answer, but I did think it was worth bringing up. I want to pull one of these, obviously, so do you, because here's the deal. If you pull one of these, either you've got the rarest, most exclusive pack card Digimon I've ever done, or you sell it and buy a whole bunch more Digimon cards. And that's a very good thing. The other thing to note is they didn't do this in BT7, and they didn't do this in EX1. They don't seem to be doing this again. This is a one-off. There have been other sets in Japan since this came out, and they haven't done it. I know. That just makes it more unique. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cool Japanese promos that we've had before, and a super hyper rare card that Japan have had before, which I think makes a lovely pair of news stories. But now I want to hear from you guys. I want to know everything you want to tell me about any of this. I want to know how much you would pay for a Ghost Omnimon. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.